Everybody, my name is Rich Scott. I'm the founder of Vision of Unity Horsemanship. If you've got a chance to watch the first video we had of Cherokee on part 1, this will be part 2. Two technical stuff. We may go ahead and show that here in a minute too. We were going to move on to the trailer loading and our technical stuff kind of got in the way. So I'm just going to show you what he's like, kind of bridle and handle on the ground and move around here, and he's kind of soft to work with and work on. So I'll go ahead and get started. I really like to be able to move a horse around. He put his weight on the hind end. Move that front end around me. And he did a good job of putting them weight on the hind quarters and stepping the front quarters of the crawl. I want him to put the weight on the front end, step them hind quarters over to the left, step out there and follow that heel across there. Do the same thing going the other direction. Roll the hind quarters away, stand and wait. And right there he's kind of watching. So I really like the fact that he's keeping an eye on things. He's not just running around. He's kind of waiting for further instruction. He does a really good job of staying on task. He's doing the very last thing I asked him to do. I'll ask him to liven up and trot here. Working his jaw, licking and chewing. Don't feel too troubled or bothered about that. Pick up that lead rope, step to that hip, and rolls out there nice and quiet and waits on that. Step the front quarter across without pushing into me. Pick up that trot. Rounding out and shaping very well on both sides. There again, he's a 15-year-old Tobiano. Gelding. Ask him to kind of get soft. So if you only happen to be 5'2" and want to do this, he'll let you. Just open his mouth right up. I didn't even have to stick my finger in there. Good to stand while you get on. And even though I'm riding him in a little curve bit, I might ask him to laterally bend. You kind of come off of that nice. Check this other side out. Might ask him for some vertical softness. That was nice. Do it here also with my hand straight up in the bridle. Just move him off. I'll ask him to kind of reach and walk a little bit more. He's thinking about trotting, but he's thinking about walking there. You know, he gets along one-handed pretty well. As you can see right here, I'll just look over my shoulder, turn him over his hind quarters. And there again, I mean, he's not a world champion reining horse, he's just a good using horse. He likes to try to please. That's one thing I really like about him, is he does really like to try to please. I'm just going to move him right off into a lope departure. He's pretty handy at that. Just ride right off into that lope departure. Head's not overly elevated, he's quiet. Moves pretty well on a loose rein. I can feed them reins down a little bit more, kind of demonstrate that. Loping along there nice, slow. I might ask we just vertically soft here a little. Good job. Sit down here and stop on him. Kind of stay soft in the bridle. There again, not a world champion stop, but a good stop. I'll just walk him around here a minute so they don't get to thinking he's just going to lope off. They haven't rode him a lot in the bridle, so you'll catch me kind of picking up the inside rein once in a while. There's no sense in him kind of keeping him kind of halfway correct. We'll find that lope departure. Stretch him out there a little bit. Move him out. Come on back to the trot. Even in the fall down, he still made the trot pretty well. Extend it. Shorten it up. That's one thing I really like about him. When my rhythm changed, so did his. He just kind of melted back to me right there. Come across the middle, one-handed. Pick up a soft feel, one-handed. Again. Maybe do a leg yield one-handed. Send that trot out, change my rhythm, he comes right out there with it. Change it back, come up a little bit, right back to that walk. Not worried about things moving around you, using the rope, fork flags, things of that nature. Good to kind of drag some things around there. I'll roll them hindquarters into it. That doesn't bother him. If the rope can touch him, doesn't touch him. Step up here and face. Back off my hand a little bit. Back off my hand a little bit. Just down and relax right there a little. We'll have him get soft right there. Well, there it is, folks. Kind of seen the basics of it. He rides outside just the same way he rides here. I've never asked him to go anywhere he wouldn't go, down through water, through beans, over rocks, brush, trash outside, nothing seems to bother him. So if you have any interest, look us up. We'll talk to you then. Thank you.